Subscribe to this channel.
Are you feeling cool? So do you are you being underestimated? Are you going?
Hi everyone, my name is Sharon Mango from Nairobi, Kenya, and you are listening to Underestimated Voices podcast.
Welcome to the Underestimated Voices podcast, where we amplify the voices of those that have been overlooked and underestimated. Join us as we share their inspiring stories and shed light on the issues that matter most. It's time to give these voices the platform they deserve.
Hello everyone, greetings to you all. Thank you so much for tuning in to another transformative episode on the Underestimated Voices podcast. You know, there's one person that says, how come that you don't mention your name? And I was like, oh well, maybe you don't just hear it. Oh, let's just keep it like that. You know, the most important thing is the renewal of your mindset, and I'm glad that this so far this podcast has helped a number of people to have a switch of the mindset. I wish I can drop every comment that we have received in our DMs, but we have not asked for permission yet. So thank you so much for always giving us feedback, for always sharing this podcast, and always tuning in. So, in today's episode, we are going to look at fear. What are you afraid of? What are your fears in life? I know a lot of us have felt or feeling scared and uncertain. You know, you have this burning desire inside of you. It can be a talent or a gift that you know you can share with the world, but fear is holding you back. You are afraid of failure, afraid of the challenges that lie ahead. Well, I'm here to encourage you, Untuang, that it's time to stop running from your fears and start facing them head on. One particular artist said, I think it should be Lucky Dube, said, you cannot run away from your fears because it knows where to find you. In life, when you run from something you don't like, it has a way of haunting you back. But when you confront your fears, you give yourself a chance to overcome them. This is the fight for your life, and I want to encourage you to embrace it. Don't be afraid to fight for what you want. Listen, I want you to understand that fear is not bigger than you. Inside of you, there is greatness awaiting to be unleashed. You have the potential to achieve amazing things, but you have to be willing to fight for it. I don't mean as in physical fight. It's not going to come easy, but I promise you, the victory at the end of the fight is worth it. You're going to live in a land full of milk and honey. You know how it feels like when you just taste success. It's just a different feeling. Personally, I've been through my own battles in life, and it's out of those battles that this podcast came into being with my co-host. In school, I was a punchline joke for everyone. You know, I struggled with bullying, I struggled with stammering, shyness, and every time when I just wanted to open my mouth, it was like a comedy show. Everyone was just going to burst. My stammering was heavy, and I think let me do a podcast episode about stammering and how to help someone that is going through that. Back to what I was talking about. fear. As I said, personally, I've gone through my own battles in life. I was in school, being bullied. I finished school, I went to college, I graduated with best grades, and I was unemployed. I faced countless obstacles as I grew older, but I never gave up, and I've never given up. I keep fighting and pushing forward, no matter how tough it gets. And that's what I want you to embrace as well. A fighting spirit, a spirit of a champion. You know, champs are not made in one day. It's a process. And if you keep on fighting, definitely, you are going to become victorious. You may be through hell and back, but now it's not a time to quit. You have come too far to give up, muntu wanga. It's about stamina, about refusing to be broken by the challenges that comes your way. There are a number of stories that I can share with you that people have gone through, and it took them years and hard work and working smart and perseverance before they could achieve success that they have today. And that's the kind of determination I want to see in each and every one of you. So when someone tells you something is impossible, remember that it's past possible. It means that there's nothing you can't do, and the odds are in your favor. So get out there and start fighting for your dreams, because it's past possible for you to achieve them. I want to leave you with this thought. If you're going to win the fight of your life, you can't be afraid to fight. Embrace the challenges, face your fears, and keep pushing forward. You have greatness inside of you, and it's time to let it shine. Thank you for tuning in to today's episode. Remember, be you, do you, and mind your own business. It doesn't hurt. May God give you strength to overcome those fears. It's past possible for you to achieve your dreams. Keep fighting, keep believing, and never give up. Nika face ya muntu wanga. May God see you through, and may God bless you.
Thank you for tuning in to the Underestimated Voices podcast. Remember, the power of a voice can change the world. Keep listening, keep sharing, and keep amplifying those underestimated voices. Together, let's make a symphony of stories that resonate far and wide. Stay inspired, stay curious, and join us again next time for more incredible narratives. Until then, keep listening and let your voice be heard. This is the Underestimated Voices podcast, amplifying the underestimated, empowering the unheard.